Good afternoon. These are exciting times. I'm going to show you how, in 4 months, we were able to increase the productivity of biomanufacturing in several orders of magnitude. These three cell types are the factories that biotech uses to build the most tiny and complex machines known to man, proteins. Together, bacteria, yeast, and mammalian cells represent the majority of biomanufacturing done today. These tiny factories crank out medicines, laundry detergents, jet fuels, supplements for food and beverages, biomaterials, bioplastics, and in the future, far more. With our technology, we have worked with all of these factories, measuring unprecedented increases in productivity per hour. The current method used today consists of large vessels with propellers in order to control the conditions for strain proliferation. Can you imagine the most sophisticated factory, the most complicated manufacturing pipeline, and we put it inside a blender? And in use, only for a brief period of time, all the conditions are just right for the intended reaction to happen. Before the peak, there is too few cells and too much media. And after the peak, there are too many cells and too little media. We were driven to develop a novel technique of biomanufacturing that allows us to stay at that magic moment in time, at the peak of the productivity curve. By designing a bioreactor around the cell itself, we arrived to a completely new approach. Microchannels that sustain cells in laminar flow while providing optimal conditions to every cell all the time. This intricate lattice enables for the perfect mixing of gas, media, and the strain. Gas exchange and mass exchange do not vary. We have functionalized this lattice to make it compatible with biomanufacturing, so you can control cell density and induce the synthesis of protein. And as we zoom out, you can see our revolutionary design. It's low cost, and it works with all cell types. This unit has a comparable throughput to a 1-liter bioreactor, but it's so small. It's so small that it can actually fit inside your pocket. Yes, what you're seeing up there on the screen is this that I'm here in my hand. And if we want to build a bigger bioprocessor with more capacity, we just add a bunch of them together. Remember this graph? This was our goal, continuous optimal conditions. But we found out that this was not the upper limit at all. Here, working with a biopharma customer, we used E. coli to manufacture human recombinant protein. And we measure an overall increase of productivity per hour of 74 times over the baseline. The blue bars at the bottom confirm that we were manufacturing the target protein every day of the process in high densities. And these results are consistent with previous work. Here, with other partners using other factories, CHO cells and HEK cells, we manufacture monoclonal antibodies, and we measure consistent results. We are currently undergoing the optimization of our fourth protein using a non-adherent strain of CHO cells. Media sterilization in biomanufacturing is imperative. We have developed a novel technique that doesn't rely on steam or high pressures to achieve sterilization. Instead, we use electricity. As you can see in the video, as media flows into the bioprocessor, it's bombarded with high voltages micropulses that disrupt the membrane of undesired microbes. This might look like a really fast pulse, but it's actually more than 150 micropulses. Our technology will allow our customers to replace entire biotech facilities and all its functions to a self-contained unit the size of a refrigerator. And this will benefit our customers because it will reduce CapEx and OpEx. It will shorten time to market and providing them with more control over manufacturing and therefore more control and capabilities of learning about the product that they are developing. With a future with devices 500 times smaller, we see a future of decentralized biomanufacturing. And to further enable this, we have engineered a strain-on-a-chip method. Now, customers can order the strain that they want to work with, will inoculate that strain into a chip unit, and it's ready to go. They only have to plug that chip into their Stamm and hit start. 24 hours later, they will get a continuous stream of growth culture. We're currently working with 5 companies, optimizing their processes. We'll take this to 15 by July. During the next 18 months, we will focus on scaling our technology and improving our customers' experience. Once we have built our first industrial bioprocessor, biotech companies will be able to license our technology through an annual fee. That annual fee is going to be linked to the capacity that they require and the specificity of the industry that they're working in. We will charge $1 million a year for a 50,000-liter bioreactor equivalent bioprocessor for GSP standards of the food industry. Our work is protected. All the work presented here has been filed. We're currently working with 2 of the main law firms in the Valley, and we have another patent ongoing before the end of the year. This is the heart of Stamm. Federico and I have been working in this company for the last 6 years. We have assembled a team of leaders, from bioinformatics to bioengineering. Each one of them is currently leading a technological project within the company. Federico has more than 10 years of experience in sales, PR, and developing emerging markets. I led the development of the bioprocessor and facilitated the collaboration between scientific institutions and the company. We have a seasoned team of advisors with decades of experience in industrial fermentation, from food to pharma. They have taken products and tools through regulations approval and facilitated multi-million-dollar partnerships with pharmaceutical corporations. We're currently raising $2.5 million to build our first industrial bioprocessor. We invite you to be part of the next leap in biomanufacturing technology. Thank you.